Most people don't give much thought to a rake until they're staring down a yard full of wet, matted leaves and a cheap plastic tool that's about to snap in half. That's where this Lilyvane rake tries to change the narrative. It's built from steel, which is a massive step up from those flimsy orange things you find at the hardware store that seem to lose a tooth every time they hit a stray rock. With 25 metal tines, it feels substantial. You can actually feel the weight of it in your hands, and honestly, that's a good thing. It doesn't feel like a toy. It feels like something that's going to survive a few seasons of abuse. What's interesting here is the handle design. It's modular, meaning you can screw sections together to hit that 65-inch mark or pull it back if you're working in a tighter space, or if someone smaller is helping out with the chores. It's a clever way to handle storage too. Instead of having a massive, awkward pole taking up half the wall in the garage, you can break this thing down into a manageable pile. Just keep in mind that, because it uses those screw-in couplers, you'll want to make sure they're tightened down properly before you start really digging into a pile of debris. If you're lazy with the assembly, you might feel a little bit of wobble, but once it's locked in, it's solid. The 18-inch head is a nice middle ground. It's wide enough to clear a decent path through pine needles or gumballs without being so wide that it becomes impossible to maneuver around garden beds or trees. It's surprisingly versatile too. While it's obviously meant for leaves, the steel construction makes it sturdy enough to drag out gravel or even clean up some of the messier stuff that usually requires a shovel. It's one of those tools that ends up doing more than it was advertised for, which is always a pleasant surprise. Now, it isn't perfect. Because it's made of steel, it's naturally going to be heavier than a plastic alternative. If you're planning on raking for 4 hours straight, you're going to feel that extra weight in your shoulders by the end of the day. It's a trade-off between durability and fatigue, but for most people, the trade-off is worth it. You aren't going to be running back to the store to replace this one next spring. The company also throws in a 12-month warranty, and they've made the support process pretty painless, which is a nice safety net to have. If you're tired of buying a new rake every single autumn, this is probably the direction you want to go. It's simple, it's tough, and it actually gets the job done without falling apart the moment it hits a stubborn patch of lawn. It's a solid, no-nonsense piece of gear that does exactly what it says on the box.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.